Hello everyone. How are you? You all are fine and safe at your home? Very good. Welcome back to the online study. Students, in last session we have studied from this lesson our earth and our solar system. We already have studied heavenly bodies and our solar system. Now, in this session, we will see gravity and space or space launch technology. So, let's start. Let's start with the gravity. Now, what is mean by gravity? Here, gravity means all heavenly bodies exert a force of attraction or a pull on one another. This force of attraction is called the force of gravity. Also, the sun exerts a gravitational pull on all planets, whereas the tendency of the planets is to move away from the sun. As a result of these two forces, a planet keeps revolving around the sun at a fixed distance in a fixed orbit. In the same way, satellites revolve around their planets. So, students, if I ask you a question, that is, in which direction do these things fall? Then what will be the answer? First of all, leaves, flowers, fruits from the tree. Second one, rain falling from the sky. If I ask you, in which direction do these things fall? Leaves, flowers, fruits from tree? Yes? Correct. These things finally falls down to the ground. Yes. Also, if I ask about the rain, then also answer is the same answer. That is, rain falling from the sky is finally falls down to the ground. Why is this happen? This happens because the force of gravity. Due to the earth's gravity, all things on the earth remain on it. Even if we throw something upwards with great force, it finally falls down to the ground. This is called the force of attraction or gravitational force. And students, for your kind information, this gravitational force was discovered by the great scientist Isaac Newton. When Newton was sitting under the apple tree, one apple fell down on his head. He thought, why this apple fall down to the ground? Then he decided to do study on it. After completing his study, he discovered a law of gravitational force. That is, due to the earth's gravity, all things on the earth remain on it. Okay? Students, people have always been curious about the heavenly bodies in the sky like you and me? They have always wanted to reach them. Yes, however, to send some object from the earth into space, it must be given power against the force of gravity. Okay, so the rocket technology or space launch technology is used for that purpose. Very powerful rockets are used to send a spacecraft into space. A tremendous quantity of fuel is burnt in rockets so that spacecraft weighing thousands of tons can be launched into space. In the 20th century, a few countries of the world developed space technology and sent hundreds of spacecraft into space. Our country is well known for the development of its space launch technology. Some spacecraft remain in the space and some are brought back to the earth while some land on other planets or satellites. In some missions, scientists also travel in the spacecraft. They are called astronauts. So students, you can observe that is what is the astronauts. Scientists who travel to space are called astronauts. I think some of the students are like to become astronauts. Correct? Okay, very good. Now students, we will see India's space mission, that is ISRO. ISRO means Indian Space Research Organization. Now, which one are the India space mission? First of all, we'll see Chandrayaan 1. On 22nd October 2008, the Indian Space Research Organization ISRO launched a spacecraft to the moon. The mission is known as Chandrayaan 1. Mangalyaan is another important Indian space mission. It is known as MOM or Mars Orbit Mission. It was launched on 5 November 2013. It got established in an orbit around the planet Mars on 24 September 2014. ISRO achieved this feat in its first attempt. Both these missions are unmanned. That is, there were no people on board this spacecraft. The objective of the missions is a deeper study of the moon and Mars. Also, recently, ISRO has sent a spacecraft into moon orbit. That is the mission of Chandrayaan 2. I think you might be heard about it. Students, do you know who was the first Indian astronaut? Correct. Rakesh Sharma became the first Indian astronaut to go into space in 1984. He spent 8 days on a space station for a joint mission of the ISRO and the Soviet Intercosmos. Seeing India from space, he said that it looked Sare Jahan se Acha. You know that song, Sare Jahan se Acha, Hindustan Hamara. Okay. Also students, Kalpana Chawla. She was the first lady Indian astronaut. Next point is that man-made satellite. Now, what is the purpose of man-made satellite? Man-made satellites provide useful information for agriculture, environment, weather forecasting, making maps, and searching for water and mineral sources on the earth. They are also used for the telecommunication. They are put into orbit around the earth. They can remain in space for many years. Means through this man-made satellite, we can see live programs on TV. That means it is used for the telecommunication. Students, always remember these things. Space scientists have not yet been able to find a single other planet which has life on it. Therefore, our Earth is an invaluable planet. The degradation of its environment for any reason will be a threat to the existence of life itself. Now, students, we should take summarize of our we have environment from this lesson. Sun is a star which has its own light. All other bodies in solar system get light from the sun. The sun and planets, their satellites, dwarf planets and asteroids that revolve around the sun are together called solar system. Things on earth remain on it due to the force of gravity. To travel in space, the earth's gravitational force has to be overcome. Rocket technology helps us do that. So, I hope you all have understood all these things from this lesson. Now, end of this lesson. Notes will be sent to your WhatsApp group. Now, what you have to do? One question I will give you and you have to find out information about it. So students, here is your task, that is find out more about the work of Kalpana Chawla and Sunita Williams. Sunita Williams is a second lady astronaut from the Indian origin. So, you have to find out more about their work. So, have you understand what you have to do? Okay. So, here, end of this session, we'll see in the next session. So, bye bye students. Have a nice day.